Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of the Playbook. This week, got some fire content for y'all. Little Masters week. Got some golf content for you. Masters week is the best week of the year, hands down.
We also got March Madness rolling up.
Florida Gators, big national championship win.
Yep.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later, about their win over the Houston Cougars. And then also some 2K now instead of Madden. Switch to basketball. The NBA playoffs are nearing.
Yep.
So we're switching to basketball. But first, some golf. I played with my cousin,
Zach
Hawley, 1v1. In golf, out here in Norfolk at Fair Play Golf Course. I personally think I'm the better golfer, but let's find out.
We'll see.
All right, we're out here at Fair Play Golf Course. A little 9-hole match between me and Zach over here. And you'll see it over the next 3 episodes. We'll do 3 holes at a time. So let's get right to it.
All right, Dalton, what do you think about your first drive?
First drive was very good. Didn't draw back like I wanted to. I may have clipped a tree, but
May have.
I think we'll be all right.
Pretty short right.
Trying to kill,
All right.
kill
Pretty
Nathan.
short right, but it's doable. And the trees aren't very leafy right now.
Yeah, that is true. Hopefully I have a shot to the green. Good shot.
Should be the number.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what happened there.
Might be on the first.
Not very good.
How's it looking, Dalton?
What?
How's it looking?
Not very good. Bad second shot. A little punch on the green, hopefully. Oh. Struggle is real.
What'd you say?
Struggle is real.
All right, come on, Dalton. We need you on the green. Team Playbook.
Yeah. Go in. Alright, I think that's pretty decent.
That's pretty good.
I'm just gonna finish.
Didn't break back.
Kind of need a miss here. Oh, good par. All right, I had a bogey, he had a par.
Good way to start the day.
Oh,
Stay
hang
right.
on.
Well,
Drop down.
yeah, it did. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Go, get there. Pin
Great
high.
shot. A little deep. Looks like
Should be all right. Bladed it a little bit, but we'll be good.
Get up.
Oh, I pushed it. Sit. Hammer hands. That was bad. Are you kidding me?
Pull it or just not read it.
Hold it.
Pair of boots.
Gosh dang it. Oh, all right.
That went really nice.
Get there.
Nope. In the rough.
It's
If you
all right.
kept it in the fairway, it would have been on.
Be all right.
Right tree.
Oh.
Ooh, that could have checked.
Huh?
That could have checked for me.
It kind of knuckled and spun weird.
Yeah, that's spinning all the way off.
Sit.
Good shot. They just don't slow down on this green.
Oh, they're not checking at all. They're kind of rolling out weird.
Yeah. Harder than I thought.
Yeah. Oh, that broke a lot more than I thought it would.
Oh no.
Hold it. One little burner. Needed that par. What'd you have? Double. Heck yeah. So what are you? I'm 2 over.
Yep.
Let's go.
Bogey. Double bogey.
Let's go. Got a 1-shot lead. Oh, nice hands.
That was our golf segment. Dalton is actually doing pretty good right now. So
Yep.
we'll see how
I
that
am.
turns out. What do you think, Dalton? How were those first 3 holes?
I think it was a little bit of a struggle, but here in the next few segments over the next few weeks of golf we show you, I think I'm gonna find my groove and get rolling here. So
Yep, started out a little rough, but it's not like you can't make a comeback.
golf's 9 holes, so I mean you can have one good shot and one bad shot. It's all, you know.
Yep. All right, let's get into a short break.
Here at Hawk TV, we love hearing from our viewers. Hawks TV, this is Guy.
Man, when is Bacon Bits coming back? You know we all miss Bacon Bits.
No more Bacon Bits. Bacon Bits is canceled permanently. Another one. Hawks TV.
When's Connor gonna be on? I love that dude.
No, Connor has been arrested. He's never coming back. Again? Hawks TV.
When's Hawks Life gonna be on? I love that show.
It really is all about the people.
Welcome back to the playbook. Out of that break. Now, let's talk about March Madness. Just ended, even though it's April. All the madness, it happens in March. Most of it does.
Yep.
Florida Gators are the national champions over the Houston Cougars.
What do you think about that?
About the Florida winning?
Yeah.
Personally, I think Florida was really good. I thought Florida, they were one of the favorites to win it. I picked Florida on one of my brackets. I picked Auburn in another.
That's exactly what I did.
That's a good pick. Auburn, I thought Auburn was like, they were gonna roll it, but they didn't. And then another one I had St. John's, and we know how that ended up.
Yeah.
Second round exit.
Rip.
So how did yours end up?
Well, like I said, I had Auburn in one and then Florida in one, which, in the lower rounds, my Florida one kind of sucked, and my Auburn one in higher rounds it was better, but which is like kind of reverse of how I wanted it. But yeah, I thought Auburn was going to do a lot better. They did good, but not as good as I thought. Obviously, I had them in the championship.
I'm gonna take a look here at my bracket.
Then I did have Florida, like I said, in one of my championships, so I'm happy about that. I really like Florida. Florida was one of my favorite teams in the bracket, so I enjoyed it. I was kind of upset when Duke got knocked out. I was wanting to see that game in the championship also.
I was not.
Really?
I'm not a Duke fan. Never have been.
I'm not a crazy Duke fan, but they've got some players
So,
I really like. So.
In my Auburn bracket, I had 59.7% right, which is not very good. 980 points. And I had Auburn winning over Duke, which obviously did not happen. And then my St. John's bracket, 46% right, not good. We're not going to talk about that one. My Florida bracket, though.
You can see one of mine if you just want to look at it.
That is true. My Florida bracket, though, I had like, dude, it was good. That's not on this phone. But I had like, it was like 99% correct or something like that. And I was like top like 300,000 in the world. Out of 24 million something brackets, I think is what it was.
Yeah, that's really
I would say that's pretty good. And I won that challenge. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at Nathan's. I got his right here.
The one that I did for this one wasn't the worst, but it wasn't very
Nathan had. Where are you? There you are. Nathan had Auburn winning. Obviously, did not win. 49.7% correct. 890 points. It is rough. Nathan you had Kentucky in your final, in your national. What is this dude thinking?
Dude, upsets can happen.
He had Kentucky in his national championship. No.
Upsets can happen.
Okay, there's one thing for sure. You are terrible at picking.
Okay, my other bracket was better, but
No matter what it is.
sometimes when I'm filling out the brackets, I'm like, okay, this could be an upset, and
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
go with it. I just go with it.
I
'cause
did have some of the upsets. I had like McNeese State over Clemson. I had Drake over Missouri. I had some of that.
This is also one year that has been like there has not been a lot of upsets. Like
I mean,
getting
in
into
March
the
Madness.
Elite Eight, weren't all number ones in the Elite Eight?
Yeah, all number ones were in the Final Four.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
In my
I think.
Florida bracket, I did have my whole Final Four right. I had all number one seeds.
I can't believe all number one
I
seeds
can't
made
either.
it that far.
First time since 2008, I believe.
Oh,
08,
really?
09, that all one seeds have made it
Yeah,
to the Final
so-
Four. I will say though, March Madness, I don't know about you guys, March Madness was kind of boring up until the Final Four. Final
Yeah.
Four hit, every game was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Final Four. I didn't watch a lot of the other games, but those games I did watch in
The Final Four
were
was
awesome.
very good. I mean, having all one seeds, it should be good. So
Yeah.
hopefully you can do better next year.
Yeah, maybe.
And-
I won't have Kentucky going to.
Nah, well, you never know. Teams change. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
Florida will be as good as next year. So, those are our thoughts on March Madness. And once again, I'm like kind of an expert. Not really, though, but more of an expert than this guy.
Yeah.
But let's get into a short break.
For the first time since opening in 1973, Northeast Community College celebrates 50 years with a total rebranding, giving the college a new look for the years to come. This new rebrand also gave the Cox Activity Center a new makeover. Now with a brand new and fierce hawk logo along with the unique standard logo, Northeast will stand out to you more than it ever has before. Northeast Community College, onward, upward.
If you're top dog and you're a cool guy like that, then you tune in and you watch the Playbook.
All right, like we said at the beginning of the episode, we're playing 2K now instead of Madden or college football.
NBA playoffs are near.
Yep.
There's like 5-ish games left in the regular season.
Do I watch NBA? No. But do I play 2K?
Yes.
Still no.
Oh.
But
Okay.
but for this video, I tried it out. I played Dalton and I kicked his butt.
Yeah, good joke. Who are you? He was the Atlanta Hawks, I believe. I was the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James. Look it down.
All right, enough of that.
All in.
Let's get right into the game and let it speak for itself.
Let's see the stat sheet here for LeBron James.
These uniforms are
So
dumb.
Yours?
Yeah.
Analytics crowd has been
Forgot
on
jump.
the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well rounded as it needs to be. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Daniels, also young out there. Okongwu is out there with Ricochet.
Bro.
And Gay is in at the 4.
Who's gonna foul you every
The
time?
only player to reach 40,000 points in his career.
Ooh, Braun can't shoot either.
In your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin, and I did not think I would see it in my lifetime.
Oh, I mean-
40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Now here's James following the missed shot by
What?
Onyeka Okongwu.
Cookies.
Reese Shea. And the three off target. Floats it up for James.
Oh.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Come on, Reeves, get back.
Here's Okongwu.
I don't know how to dunk. I also can barely see the shooting meter. Do you just go by feel, or do you ever look at the meter?
No, I look at the meter.
It's really hard to see the meter.
Reeves, and he drops in the layup off
There's
the
that little arrow.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Young looking around. Pass to Daniel. And the foul called on Austin Reed. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Austin Reed. LeVert checked in
What?
for the Hawks.
Hey!
The wide open man.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
For finding. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc.
How's that?
Doesn't go that time. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Young for 3.
Oh, that looked buttery.
Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Gosh dang.
Here's James. Rebound by the Hawks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
How do I
You know,
dunk?
it takes character, poise,
Use the ball,
toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And James
Coast to coast.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Oh, come on. Give me it.
Get hurt out.
So far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah,
I forgot how to,
agree.
like, do
Look at the
moves.
energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter.
Give me that. Come on.
George Niang, he's out there with Rizashik. And it's Krejci in at the point. Here,
Hey! What?
Hey!
How's that a miss?
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And with this era of
You
the
do?
Atlanta Hawks,
Give me it.
they've gone as
Yes!
defense has left them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been
Connected.
the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn.
Oh my gosh.
Give me 'em.
About coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and
Boom.
in someone's growth.
Comes in for Connect. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reed. And Luka Doncic subbed in
Heck
for
no.
Johnson.
Oh,
The
Oscar in the sauce right there.
No good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to hold the Warriors.
What?
What?
And that'll be the third of the
Heck
first.
yeah, old man can still get
Well,
up.
that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a post.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break.
Oh.
For Hachimura.
That long.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's good. Gay's got 5 now.
His uniforms cracked me up. It was so bad.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly.
Oh.
Sinks the
Boom. Lost
Doncic
it.
has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that, or Luka.
Oh my gosh.
And that one's good. Daniels.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth
Oh,
from long
what?
range. I love it. That's a
No
terrific
way.
answer there.
Contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up.
Heck no.
Well, we're not surprised
Oh.
by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. This pace is never hurry. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more.
Go on.
I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch
Call
on the field, and he scores at all 3 levels. And he's a brilliant passer.
Hawks shooting 47%, pretty solid. After Rizichet. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Doncic. Young's shot is off. Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
Oh, what? He blocked that?
They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Rizichet. Covered by
What?
LeBron.
Give me that. Give me it.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
James absorbing hits on the crowd. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Here's Gay. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Young passes to Okongwu.
Give me that.
That's tipped.
Heck yeah.
And there's the shot clock violation. Doncic way outside.
Ooh.
We're at the end of the third, and we've scored.
Really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure.
Oh, foul.
On the court right now for the Hawks.
Oh my gosh, get the ball. What are you doing?
Heck yeah, Jackson Hayes.
Then there's Rizichet, and Gay is in at the 4. Sees the alley-oop.
What? Why didn't he shoot
Makes
that?
him a mismatch for most guards.
Oh, yo.
Get that.
Gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming
All
up.
right.
Clearly.
That was so dumb. I was done with the shooting meter for like 2 seconds, and then your guy comes over and just.
Guys on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive.
All right,
They've
3-point
almost
lead.
made it look pedestrian.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, Reed. Hachimura finds Doncic. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's
Oh,
Gay.
Damn,
3 off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball.
Oh, no foul.
Done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Chase down.
What?
By Doncic.
How? Why was Trey so slow? Now he's hauling.
Shoots the 3.
Oh.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Back to Young. From the arc.
Yeah, just don't hit anything, it's fine.
And it's blocked.
Stuffed.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here are the Lakers. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Doncic fires from way outside. Kept the line.
Yeah, just don't rebound it. It's
Fires
fine.
away from way outside. The long
Boom!
That is just so
Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
every time I go to stuff your guy, it's a foul. And then every time you go to stuff me, it's freaking
Oh. At the buzzer.
so stupid.
Dubs.
It was up for grabs for
Blake Show with the dub. All right. Nathan still sucks at sports games, video games.
Yep.
I am superior, obviously, because you're...
He meant he's a sweat.
I'm not a sweat. I do not play 2K at all.
I've played 2K since 2017.
Okay,
so.
I had 2K20, but 2K20 was like one of the best 2Ks ever. Just like Madden. That year,
I wouldn't know.
That year, Madden and 2K was one of the best ever. I had a dynasty in Madden in my career. So, that was the show this week. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it.
Like, subscribe, all
Yep,
that.
Everything. And, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed March Madness, golf content. Well, more golf content coming your way, as we have played 9 holes instead of just 3, obviously. So we'll have more golf content coming your way, some more 2K, obviously, and some other sports content. So thanks for tuning in and watching the Playbook, everybody. Peace.